JJ, it's another thing to have your mom step in and say, you know what, I'm going to do it for you. How are things going with Lamar Jackson, his mom, and the Ravens as they try to get a long-term deal worked out?
Yeah, they're not great right now with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson as it relates to a long-term contract extension. There's not a lot of conversation on that end. We're starting to hear the growing frustration from the Ravens, whether it's Harbaugh, whether it's Eric DeCosta at the NFL Scouting Combine in Indianapolis a couple of weeks ago. I am not convinced. In fact, I know that they're nowhere close on any sort of contract extension. I know that there are people in that building who are saying, okay, well, if you're going to play on the fifth-year option, then you're going to play on the fifth-year option, and you're not going to get a contract extension then, well, then we'll tag you if everything goes well. And if we have to tag you a second time, then we will. The Ravens, I don't think, want to do that. However, Josina, I think one of the complicating factors is, as we see right there, Deshaun Watson and that nearly $250 million deal in guaranteed money. If this wasn't already a unique situation with Lamar Jackson and his mom, and they have no actual representation, but they're using some of those advisors, this has gotten even more unique because you have an AFC North rival that has just, I always hate saying given a contract, but Deshaun Watson has earned a fully guaranteed contract of $230 million as you're trying to lock up your unanimous MVP.
So when you look at the Lamar Jackson situation, I understand Lamar waiting for Aaron Rodgers and Matthew Stafford, right? Because you want that ceiling to be set or extended, right, before you make your deal so that you're not taking anything lower than you should. So the ceiling has to come up. But now that presumably, you know, especially the highest one has been done. No, I don't believe anyone's going over, you know, what we've seen with Deshaun and what we've seen Aaron Rodgers. You kind of have an idea of what that is. So at this point, I'm not clearly quite sure what the holdup is. I do know when I spoke to them on the inside that they were saying, look, we're ready to engage when he's ready to fully engage. Is that the full story, or is that there is more to it in terms of a disagreement on the number? Because you have to think that there's been some type of...
I don't know that there's been much conversation about any number.
But then the question becomes, but why? So, like, if Lamar is here, you know, but that doesn't make sense to me, because who doesn't want to get paid? So I feel like there has to be... Is that your mom calling?
That's her.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand, but why? Because everybody wants to get paid, so it can't be that no conversation has happened. You know what I'm saying?
Conversation has happened. It just hasn't happened lately, and it is very unorthodox. But as we know, Lamar Jackson has been an unorthodox quarterback, an unorthodox player, an unorthodox figure in this league since he came into the league.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.